This is Lillah. Lillah is a standard poodle, and she is going to be 12 weeks old tomorrow, and she's going to get a bath because a happy puppy is a clean and healthy puppy. And a clean puppy gets more love. So, of course, they're happier. Okay, so I just put a little ear cleaner in her ears on the inside of the ear leather and rub that in. And I'm going to put these cotton balls in here because we don't want to get any water in the ear canal while we're doing a bath. So I'm going to tore the cotton ball in half, rolled them up a little bit like a tube, and put those in there to protect her ears while we're washing her. Okay, and we're just going to turn the water on real low. Oh, she's going to take a little drink. Here you go, baby. That's a good girl. Make sure it's not too warm. Just like a baby bottle. Check it, make sure it's not too hot. There, that's a good girl. Yeah. And we're going to start. I'm going to wet her head here. A little bit real soft. I'm going to cover up her nose because nobody likes water up their nose. Cover her eyes a little bit. There we go. And real low on the water pressure on the face because nobody likes getting sprayed in the face. Now I'm going to turn it up a little and we're going to wet her down. What a good girl. Lillah is available for adoption, for rehoming. She's a sweet girl. Kind of in the mid-range. She's not too busy and not too lazy. However, I do think she would be very happy in a little quieter home, but you know, puppies adjust really well, and would probably love some kids if there weren't too many of them. She's a little quieter in nature. And I'm going to fix a little bit of shampoo here for her. I like to use a shampoo that is soap-free. I'm going to dilute it, put a little soap in there, and we're going to dilute it so we don't get heavy spots of shampoo that are hard to rinse out. Okay, and I'm going to begin by wetting the head and be very careful not to get that in her eyes. Good girl. Even though it's soap-free, we don't want stuff in her eyes that shouldn't be there. And we're going to squirt it all over. Yeah, that's my good girl. Look at what a good girl she is. Yeah. And we're going to rub that around. Real careful around the face here. Be careful not to get that in her eyes. Give her nice good rubs. Yes, and being very careful not to get that. We have cotton balls in there, but we still want to clean the area in front of the ear canal and the ear leather. We're going to just work that shampoo in there real good. That's a good girl. You smell yummy. Mango. Mango puppy. That's a good girl. And we're going to just work that in. Good girl. She's doing great. Doing great. What a good dog. What a girl. This is Lillah. Standard poodles are second most intelligent breed. Very easy to train, sensitive, gentle, non-shedding. Used for therapy. They do agility They're little athletes. They do great in town and apartments with older people, with younger people, with kids. They're great with small animals. That's why everybody uses a poodle to get a doodle, because they are just so versatile. But what a lot of people don't know is that that cute little doodle face comes from the puppy poodle clip. Now she's had her face shaped because she is a standard poodle. However, if you like the fuzzy face, we just let that grow out. Poodles also come in 12 colors. A lot of people don't know that. They're absolutely just the sweetest little dogs. Well, I guess standards aren't really little, but they're not super big. They're actually, some of them can get larger. Mine are going to be in the medium range. Good girl. I'm going to turn this down a little bit again so we can rinse her face. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I'm going to be careful not to spray her in the face. We're going to cover her nose. And I'm going to cover her eyes. Cover nose and eyes. There we go. Yep. Got to get that rinsed off though. Got to get that rinsed off. There we go. There we go. Rinse those ears. Okay, we can turn the water back up now so we can get her rinsed off nice. I'm going to try and do this fast because she's pretty good at it. And she doesn't look like she's upset. She's rolling with it. Again, make sure you always check that water whenever you turn it back on, because sometimes it comes out a little too warm or a little too cold depending on what's going on in your house. Whoops. Okay, slow it down a little bit, Grandma. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yep, okay. Well, we're not going to... We don't want her to be jumping up on top there, so we're just going to use this little side leash here, and I'm just going to clip her over here to the side so she's not standing up on the side dripping water all over the floor. Okay. There we go. Just our water again, and a little more rinse. Rinse, 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 rinse. That's a good girl. Rinse all the soap out, all the shampoo, if it's soap free, but it's still shampoo. And we want to make sure we get it all rinsed. Don't want anything to irritate their skin. Okay, that's super. That's super, Lillah. What a good girl. All right, and little cream rinse now. Always put conditioner on your pet after you shampoo them, because the shampoo takes a lot of the dirt, but also a lot of the oils out of their coat and their skin. Whoops, there you go, honey. Oh, no, 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 no. And I'm moving a little fast for her because I'm trying not to. It's okay. Good girl. Take up too much video time. We're going to rub this in. You're a good girl. This is a great time to bond with your puppy and check them for anything that might be going on in their skin. Because when they're wet, you can see a lot of things that you might not see when they're 3 inches of fluff. Lots of fluff going on. There we go. And we're going to let that condition that coat for a minute. This is a really good time to get out your slicker brush and brush that through. Check for any tangles. And brushing, I think, feels good if you get them used to it at a young age. They don't mind it. It's part of life, part of having a healthy coat. And the more brushing that you do at home, the longer you can have your groomer leave your puppy. If it's in good shape, It's pretty much endless what you can do. But if they get tangles, you have to cut underneath the tangles if they're really tight to get them out. Nobody likes that. Puppies don't like it because tangles pull and pinch the skin. And nobody likes to be running around in the yard with tangles in their armpits. That hurts. Okay, and we're just going to let those ears a little bit again. Lots of ear work. Checking that water again. Making sure, see, it's a little warm when it first comes out, and then you adjust. I'm going to rinse the cream off my brush. Okay. And we're going to rinse that little baby out. Good girl, Lillah. Good girl, Lillah. Turning it down again because we are going to rinse her little face. Okay. Cover the nose. Cover the eyes and the nose. There we go. There. Good girl. Good girl. Rinsing well. Make sure you get all that out. Protecting those eyes. Good girl. What a good girl. I'm going to turn it up again so that we can really get all that conditioner rinsed out. Oh, she's so soft. You smell wonderful. Nice and clean. Everybody loves a clean puppy. Clean puppies get the most love. For sure. Yeah. What a good girl. What a good girl. There you go. Let me adjust that. She's leaning back just a little bit. There. Okay. We're gonna do that there. Always adjusting your leashes and your harnesses to make sure they're not pulling on your pet. We're just trying to stabilize them. We're not really trying to restrain them as much as just keep them safe in their tub so they won't jump out or hurt themselves. So a gentle restraint, I guess. Be conscientious. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yep, I'm going too fast. I'm going a little too fast. Okay, that's a good girl. Turn it down a little bit. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Okay. There. Yep. Good girl. Feeling all over and making sure that we're rinsing. Go slow with puppies. I was trying to speed it up a little bit for you guys, but she does better with slow and calm. Slow and steady wins the race. That's right. Okay. There we go, Lillah. Let's gently squeeze out the excess water. Being very careful around those joints because they're delicate. They're still forming. They're soft and you don't want to hurt them. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Gently squeezing. Okay. I do have some treats in my pocket here. And we're going to give her one for being such a good girl. We'll see if she'll eat it while she's in the tub. That's a lot of stimulation. She says, yeah. Pupford treats are pretty good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. This is my absorber towel. These are wonderful. They're damp. And you wring them out. You can reuse them. And they pull a lot of water off the coat. They're also great in the wintertime. If you have snowballs on your dog, soak them in warm water and squeeze them out, and you can hold it over those snowballs, and that will help melt the snow and absorb the water at the same time. Again, being very careful of those little puppy joints. I'm going to wring out my towel and my absorber here. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You are. Here, let's see. We'll give her another treat. We want to really reward him for being good, and she's being awesome. There. That's another good treat. Charlie Bear treats from Runnings with liver. Those are pretty good too. Nice and crunchy. Good girl. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Yeah, you good girl. You want another treat? There we go. There's a pup bird. That's a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Bring up my towel again. We're really going to rub those ears gently, but get that excess water out of those ears. Good girl. Try to get as much as we can. Are you a good dog? Are you a good puppy? Yeah, you're a good girl. Good girl. Get most of that water out with our absorber. And I think we might be really close here. It's doing such a good job. We're going to do another treat. Another treat. Yeah, that's a good girl, Lillah. You're a good pup. There you go. She's doing great. What a good puppy. Amazing. What an amazing puppy. There we go. All right, guys. I'm going to check her with my comb. Brushes are great, but never trust the brush. It's your friend, but the comb never lies. So we're checking for tangles all over, gently. This is a good time if you do catch a tangle or two. You can always add a little conditioner to work that little tangle out. Kind of lubricates the coat, conditions the coat, makes it slicker, and a little easier to brush out if you do need to. So we brush before, we brush after, we brush during. Always checking with the comb, because the comb never lies. Never lies. Always tells us the truth about the condition of the coat. And she's doing fantastic and looks wonderful. Oops, sorry guys. Hope I didn't mess you up too bad there. Okay, now I've got a microfiber towel here. And we're just going to do just a little more drying. As much as we can. No sense running the blow dryer, all that making all that noise. If we don't have to, if we can get most of it out with the towel. The moisture, that is. What a good pup. What a good girl, Lillah. What a good girl. Oopsie. Yeah, give her a nice rub. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. Yes. Yes, that's a good girl. Oh, that feels pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. You're a great puppy. Gonna make somebody the best pet ever. Yep. PM me for details. PM Jamie Bear on Facebook or on Bear's Fluffy Pups Facebook page. I also have a Black Hills Poodles page on Facebook. Black Hills Poodles, Bear's Fluffy Pups, or Jamie Bear. You can find me in all kinds of ways. My phone number is 605-569-1542. These little pups are raised in my home. I work out of my home. So I'm here all the time. They're on camera. at all times, so I always know what they're doing, and if they need something, I'm available to take care of them. They're precious, sweet babies. Okay, let's check these little ears. I'm gonna take these cotton balls out because we were trying to protect them from getting any water down in the ears. We're gonna go ahead and get another cotton ball. And there's cotton on your teeny baby. Yep, you gonna sit down? You can sit. You wanna sit? There you go. Can you sit? That's a good girl. Yes. Good girl. We're working on sit. We're learning. Keep in mind I had, my mama dog had 11 puppies, so my hands are full. There's a lot to do to take care of 11 babies. 3 have gone to their new homes. 2 are waiting to be picked up. And we have 6 more babies looking for homes. 4 girls, Lillah is one of them, and 2 boys. I have a chocolate girl, Lillah, a chocolate boy, Taylor, a black and white party, Coral, Dove is a sable girl, Raven is a black girl with a white stripe, and who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Lillah, Coral, Dove, and Raven, the girls, and Billy is a black boy, and Taylor's the brown boy. There we go. That's who it is. Yes, there we go. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is Lillah. She's looking for her forever home, so please give me a call, area code 605-569-1542, or you can find me on Facebook at Jamie Bear, JamiBear, or Bear's Fluffy Pups. Please check us out. Thank you. Have a great day.